Welcome back to Weird Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Weird Wednesdays. I'm wondering, and this is just me speculating, I am wondering how much of what we are experiencing right now, what role do outside forces play in it? Follow me now. Follow me now because I'm a red hot pepper boy. Follow me now because I'm a red hot pepper boy. Y'all know nothing about that. But this is what I'm saying to you. How much of what we're experiencing right now is due to outside influences from the non-human intelligences, aka aliens, aka fallen angels and demons, is what I wonder. You know, if you study the report and the videos I did on the Harvard study on UFOs and aliens, and then you chunked all the way down to it, and it got to sacred terrestrial beings, which were fallen angels, non-fallen angels, they touched on some very interesting points. And then the craziest thing about it was that report was the most prolific release of information we've seen in a long time, and it was just poo-pooed away, shoo-shooed. Nobody talked about it. Oh, they did a report on aliens. Harvard did a report. Next thing on, we looking for the next thing. It doesn't exist. It doesn't really matter. We don't care. But I'm wondering, you know, when we talk about them, we call them lizard people, right? I'd be like them damn lizard people. And we understand that in that report, they talked about entities that came to the earth and entities that came from inside of the earth. Both of those things were subterrestrial beings, is what they call them in the report. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing from the World Economic Forum, honestly, man, is alien. Now, YouTube will give this a yellow flag for what I'm about to say, but I really don't care, YouTube, because you down with the lizards. You down with the evil, wicked people. And they're going to destroy you. Sure enough, when they destroy me, you get destroyed in the process. But the point is this. Only somebody who had an invested interest in owning the planet, but reshaping the planet, terraforming the planet, will sit there and say something like, yeah, we need to lower the rate of carbon dioxide in the environment. You have to have an invested interest in the planet. Like you want to change it.
What we have is an existential climate crisis. We've talked about methane. Methane from flaring is known, but rice paddy cultivation, waste management, and dairy husbandry can help you enormously with combating methane. Methane is 80 times more dangerous than carbon dioxide. It gets only 2% of climate financing today. We have a misalignment with what we need to focus on. We're talking about working with 15 countries and taking out 10 million tons of methane by focusing on rice paddy, on animal and dairy, and on waste management.
Yeah, are you listening to what I'm saying to you? And so when we see all the UFO spaceships in the news, we see all them talking about UFOs, and I'm starting to feel like they know that we don't know that some of that stuff is a distraction. I'm starting to feel like 12 o'clock, it's time to pray, but we're going to hold it off for a quick second. I'm starting to feel like they know that you should know, but you don't know that they doing these things. Yeah. It might be a little bit confusing for you. I said it like that on purpose. Because when you really take a high level look down on it, I mean, when you really do, you see human agendas at play. For example, the replacement migration. That's a human agenda. It's clearly a human agenda. Certain human beings want to replace populations for voting power. From a religious standpoint, you can say it's even a religious jihad to take over the world, to plant a certain religious flag all over the world. I can see that being a human agenda, right? But when we go to the depths of, we want to be able to count every drop of water in the sea. We want to be able to control how much air you can breathe. Yeah, that's not human. There ain't nothing human about that. Nothing human about it at all. The more you think about it, the more you come to understand that maybe, just maybe, because this Spooky Wednesday, and I'm going all the way in, maybe, just maybe, they got humans. Humans, in the word of Yuno Havari, humans that's working directly with sacred terrestrial beings and subterrestrial beings. Yeah, it would all make sense. If they all coming together and they're sitting down in the boardroom and they're sitting there saying, well, I want A, like Satan come in the room with him. I am Satan, hail me. This is what I want you to do. I need you to kill all them Christians all over the world. Send out the jihad across all the lands. They're like, yeah, Satan, we'll do it. We gonna do it for you, Satan, yay. And then you got the lizard people in there. They got flies flying all, they eating the flies, eat the fly, eat the fly. And the lizard people like, well, we want to terraform the environment. Satan, you got a problem with us terraforming? I don't care, I want destruction, I want blood, I want it all. Okay, y'all stupid humans, terraform the environment so that we can rise from up under the ground and we can walk around and we can live again. And while you at it, take a whole bunch of kids at the border and feed them to us, throw them down in these underground pits and we'll eat them children. And evil humans like, yay, we'll do whatever you want us to do. We just want power. And then they get up and walk out of the room. And then Satan and the lizard people sitting there talking. And Satan saying, yeah, they're so damn dumb. We gonna get them. And the lizard people, we gonna eat them first. Yeah. I think that's what's really going on. I'm gonna tell you, that's what I think is really going on.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these.
See that boy right there? Whoever this boy is sitting right here with them tattoos on his arm, he a shooter. He's a shooter.
Recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people.
Man, you look non-human, Mr. Gorsuch. I'm sorry, you look non-human. Look at Mr. Gorsuch. Look at his eyebrows. You see this deep V right here? Let me see. See this right here? That's non-human in itself. Look at this right here. You see them lizard people veins on top of his head? This ain't no human being.
People with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
He looked like a damn, what's some damn things on Star Trek? That had the eyebrows like this all the time. Look at them eyes. Look at the eyes on them. Man, Mr. Gorsuch ain't human.
If you believe we have crashed craft...
And what is she doing over here on the left? Behind her. What the hell is... Can y'all see her? No, y'all can't see her. Her right there. What in the hell is she doing? Look at her. I mean, just look at her for a second.
As stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
I don't even know why she there. Let me get back to where we was. Get her off the screen. And this girl asking these questions looked too excited, like she was fed these questions. Like, yeah, let me excited. I'm gonna get these questions out.
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program. I
really wish we could see this guy with the tats on his hands, with the dominant hand posture, with the Rolex on, with the diamond bezel, and the beard, because he's nodding his head to everything that's being said. He looked like he might be one of them UFO hunters.
If you believe we have crashed craft...
Shut up, lady. I don't want to hear what you ask the same question again. I'm just speculating because it's Weird Wednesday, so I'm talking to you weird. You got a problem saying something weird to you? Say something about it. I dare you. Say something. Say it in the comments. I dare you. I'm going to talk weird to you on Wednesdays every Wednesday.